Hello, and welcome to another video production by Tecmo Bowl versus RBI.com. Today's feature is part of an ongoing segment called the Tecmo Bowl Game of the Week, in which I will break down and analyze all the action from a particular game of Tecmo Bowl. Today's feature is the San Francisco 49ers at the Washington Redskins. It's the first game of Season 5. It's the opening week. And San Francisco at the time was a two-time defending champion on a 24-game win streak in season play. So they had a lot at stake trying to get off on the right foot. And Washington's looking to steal a win with an upset. Let's get in the action right now. Okay, 49ers kicking off to open the game. And Washington really needs a big kick return because they and Minnesota have the wide receiver run play in their playbook. And we have figured out a pretty solid way to shut those teams down because of the little blocking scheme error in the playbook. So Washington gets exactly what they need, a big kick return. Their offense typically struggles to move, piece together more than a couple of first downs together in a game. So here, Board makes a bad play. Should have had Timmy Smith for a short gain. Instead, he puts a little juke on, gets out to about what would equate to field goal range. Here, Doug Williams just takes a safe route, runs, gets to about the 36. So setting up for a sure field goal from Atkinson. And it's 3-0 early, thanks to the big kick return by Darrell Green. Now the 49ers taking over on offense here. They got a pretty decent kick return to start the game. And it's going to open with Charles Mann making a sack, a little indecision by Montana. What Washington's going to want to do this game is call a lot of pass one. What it does is it creates computer-controlled coverage on Jerry Rice. So they want Jerry Rice covered all game long. So it's going to relegate San Francisco to short dump-offs to Craig, maybe hit Mike Wilson up top quick, or on that shotgun play, wait for the play to develop and then hit Craig. So pass two here, quick strike to Craig, and San Francisco is moving the ball. Back to shotgun here. Pass midfield. Man comes in, puts some pressure on, gets the sack. San Francisco eventually has to punt on this drive, but they at least have moved the ball, changed field position, so didn't score, but not a bad start. Punt here will go in the end zone, so Washington will start at their 20, and again, Washington's offense is going to struggle to move the ball all game, so that's exactly what 49ers want. So here, same play that gained a lot of yards earlier. Board plays it perfectly. Ronnie Lott, controlled by the computer, comes in and cleans up for a loss there. Redskins punt here, so San Francisco getting the ball back. Coming out in shotgun. This time, Montana sets up the block right, throws the defender, cycles through, hits Craig for a nice little gain. First down, 49ers. Coming out past two, Jerry Rice is covered, so just got to sling it to Roger Craig again. San Francisco's kind of moving the ball here. 1st and 10. Offense is kind of putting it together. Bad decision by Montana. Wilson was open initially, but he went into his break, and so it made it very easy for Manley to intercept the pass. Washington can't do anything with the turnover. Goes to halftime. It's 3-0. And the Redskins have been doing good on defense, just nullifying Jerry Rice. Keep calling pass one, and as you can see, making San Francisco move down the field, not allowing any big explosive plays by the 49ers offense. So that's how you got to play them. After a good kick return to start the third quarter, Montana out in shotgun, but Washington switches up, goes to shotgun call there. So they're showing that they can switch it up on defense a little bit, shake things up. San Francisco back in shotgun. Montana, terrible job here. Had pressure, had some guys in his face. just didn't do a good job looking downfield. Dexter Manley cheated in, gets the interception, and Washington has a chance to get another 3 points because they're in field goal range now. A touchdown would make it very hard for San Francisco to come back. So Board just makes a good play, stops the run. Washington forced to go kick a field goal here. So it's 6-0 lead. They're +2 in the turnover category. And Washington they couldn't be happier with the outcome at the moment. So, next 49er possession, quick little dump to Craig. Picks up about 6 yards. And as you see, Craig's been the focal point in this matchup here. Coming out, hits Craig again. Manley kind of shaded a little bit towards Wilson there at the top. And that's what the 49ers have been having to do. So just don't give them anything cheap. No big explosive plays is Washington's defense. It's worked out perfectly. San Fran showing shotgun here. Montana rolling around. Hits Craig near the first down marker. Takes it across midfield. So San Francisco kind of getting back in field goal range, getting near field goal range, I should say. And then pretty inexplicable play here. Montana had all the time in the world, just didn't cycle. Apparently the button didn't work, something. He had his choice of receivers, should have had a big play there. So it's 6-0 starting the fourth quarter. Now Washington is a field goal away from winning this game. So if they could just get a first down, piece together a few more yards, but San Francisco's defense has just been play picking them like crazy. So they are forced to punt. And San Francisco's going to have one last shot to try and get in the end zone. Clock shows 1:13 in the fourth quarter. That's time for pretty much one long drive. So start from their 20. Pass 2, dump off to Craig. Going to pick up some pretty good yardage here. Good start to the drive. Coming out with another pass 2. And hits Craig just as Manley shades up to the top a little bit. Finds a slight little window there. Back to shotgun. Montana chucks man, rolls out. Cycles to Craig, cycles through again to get the defender, to respect the deep route. And San Francisco quickly, in about 3 plays is all it took, gets up to midfield. Now here, pass 1 finally is open. Washington's defense called, not sure what they would have called there. I think pass 2 based on the coverage. So San Francisco finally showing some life. Washington switches up, calls shotgun, so catches San Francisco in a little trap there. Now here, Manley kind of gets used to the pass going to Craig, so he shaded down that way, and it made an easy pitch and catch to Wilson up top. Here, quick pass to Jerry Rice, as Washington probably called a run play. No one was covered there, so I'm assuming on 3rd and short they went to the run call there. San Francisco here, Montana rolls up and then chucks down to Craig for a safe little pass. Montana here has a couple options, decides to take it himself, just go the safe route. So San Francisco's driving down to the 14. Things are looking good late in the game. Washington sneaks in a pass 2 call. Devastating there. Sets up second and about 10. So Redskins proving they can shake it up a little bit in their calls. San Francisco tries to sneak in a pass 1 call, but Washington goes back to the base D call. 3rd and long here, and your options are really limited, especially with the shotgun here, because you lose with the short field, you lose the decoy option down deep. Sack there on a play pick. 4th down, a lot. Montana gets sacked by Charles Mann. Just some indecision on his part. Great game plan by the Redskins. They executed it perfectly, and Montana was, quite frankly, pretty rusty this game.